I'm going to be drafting out this flounce using a pattern paper. You can use your actual fabric. So I have my pattern paper here, and two measurements you want to consider are the width of the flounce and the total length of the flounce you'll be requiring. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be making use of the entire white space on this paper. So I have my paper unfold in 4, and what I want to achieve is to make the horizontal and vertical lines from the center of this paper visible. Opening it up, it's visible, and I'm going to trace it out with my marker. The beauty of flounces are that you can use them in making dresses, in making skirts, and also in making sleeves. I've gotten my lines all marked out, and then from the center of this paper, I'm going to be coming out by 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. So this number or this figure is not constant. You can use whatever works for you. So 1.5 inches here, 1.5 inches at the top on the left hand side and at the bottom. After getting these marks done, from whichever side of your 1.5 inches, you will now come out by your desired flounce width. For me, I'll be making use of 3.5 inches. Okay, so now I'm going to be connecting these points or these dots together to form a circle, but I won't be completing the circle fully. So this to this to this, and I will end here. I've traced out my circle now, and then I want to connect from this 1.5 inches to the 3.5 inches that I came out by. I'm doing this using my free hand. You can use a curve rule if you want. From here, I will now proceed to tracing out 3.5 inches all around this pattern paper until I get to a point where I have exhausted all my 3.5 inches. It's often argued that the wider your flounce, the less wavy effect it will give. So that's like if you have smaller width flounces, you have a lot of waves. So this is me for accuracy, ensuring that I'm working with 3.5 inches all round and then connecting the dots into more visible circles. As I get to the end of my flounce where the pattern paper can't accommodate any more 3.5 inches, I can decide to slant it this way to end it. I'm going to be marking this as option 1, or equally I could slant it like this. I'll mark this as option 2. I'll decide on which works best for me when I'm cutting. You may equally decide to not have any slant and just cut it out straight. So I'll proceed right away to cutting out my flounce. I'm cutting it out from the outside, and I'm going ahead with option 1. As I get to the beginning of the circle, I'm just going to follow the straight cut and then give it a slant effect. at the end. And that's it, guys. Really, that's it for the drafting and cutting of our flounce. You can see it's really easy, it's very straightforward, and it's beginner friendly. You can imagine, just look at the waves on paper and then imagine the wave effect is going to give on your actual fabric. One beautiful thing about drafting your flounces, first of all, using a pattern paper, is that it minimizes fabric wastage. So you can just tell how much fabric you would be needing by drafting on a pattern paper first of all, and you can even cut out multiple numbers of the same width of flounce, using a draft pattern. Thank you so much for watching.